So, is the fitness Shinobi a fake? Well, let's find out. I don't know, sounds pretty real to me, guys. Now, if you're saying, am I a real, authentic ninja? Well, in that case, it's a little different. And my answer is no. And here are the reasons why. Reason one, I don't live in ancient feudal Japan. This is 2014, so unless I have built a time travel device, traveled back in time, trained, and then traveled back here, maybe yes, I am an authentic ninja. But I didn't build a time machine, at least I hope not. So I couldn't be a ninja for that reason. Reason two, I would have to have a lineage. I have to trace back a lineage back to either a clan or a certain master. And usually, unless you can't do that, you can't really prove you're an authentic ninja. So that's another reason why I couldn't be a ninja. Alright, reason number three why I couldn't be a ninja is simply because I wouldn't be making YouTube videos. And if I was, I would be wearing regular clothes, so you wouldn't even know I was a ninja in the first place. And that goes back to the old times. Like, people didn't wear the Shinobi, Shozoku, or ninja costume. They wore it during the mission, so if you're wearing this, your goal is not to be seen at all. That's the whole point. If you're seen, you're already like going to be like a criminal. You're going to get chased by. The reason they wore like the kimono or like the robe you see is because that's the average clothes. You mean you take average Japanese clothes, you add a mask, and you have a ninja costume. It's simple as that. It's not like specific. It's what people wore back then. So the equivalent today would be if I wore a t-shirt, jeans, maybe some sneakers, and then a ski mask. It's the same thing. If you think of it. But there's more reasons to it. The reason they wore baggy pants and such is to disguise your form. So if you're hiding somewhere, you would transform or distort your body in certain poses, ways, and then you don't see the human silhouette, so that already protects you and disguises you. So that's mainly the reason. So if I'm making this video, clearly I'm not an authentic Shinobi living in the past. So now some of you may be saying, well, if you're not a real ninja, why are you wearing a ninja costume? And besides, ninjas don't even wear black, so you're obviously a fake. Well, let's begin what I told you first of all. I'm not an authentic real ninja, so obviously I'm fake. But reason is why I'm wearing black is because it's my favorite color. It's simple as that. And yes, I know there were many other colors that ninjas could have wore, or more specifically Shinobi could have wore. That's a more proper name to say it. And I mean, it depends on where you're hiding. If you're hiding amongst rocks or other things, you're gonna get rock-like color, so browns, grays, and such. If you're hiding in the snow or you live out there, why not? I mean, the point is not to be seen, right? And usually, most of them, they say they wore blue color. I'm not too sure about that, but it makes sense because it blends better in the night. And another thing you may have noticed, like the cowboys in the Western times wore jeans, and they were the color blue. Now, you have to think about something like that. Blue is a color that scares away snakes and some poisonous reptiles. So not only was it durable, but the color scared away. So that can be another principle why ninjas wore blue or navy blue. Scare away, because I mean, if you're hiding in the bushes, you don't want a snake to come and bite you in the ass like that. So just something to think about. And it blends in better in the night than black. Black kind of stands out, but and no doubt I'm sure black was used as well. Because I mean, look at today. Special forces, a lot of stealth arts, they use black to hide in, so even though maybe not the preferable choice, but it'll still work. Depends on what you're doing. So definitely black could have been a color. I'm not saying there could have been reds, browns, but the point is to adjust to your environment. And now we have an alarm. Wonderful. Well, we'll wait for that. So reason two why I wear like a ninja costume, as you might see me, is because I really like the image of the Shinobi and what it represents. To me, it represents a person that perseveres. Ninpo or ninja really translates to a person who practices perseverance and patience. So no matter what you go through. So it's like that's the image of it. And the reason I wear the mask is also has a philosophical principle to it. It like hides you, so it covers your ego in a sense. So you're no longer like your own self pushing through. You're like a shadow of yourself. So you humble yourself, but you also persevere forward. So that's the reason I like. Even though maybe real ninjas, they use it of course for obvious reasons. Hiding their face. If you're stealthing, you don't want to look around. But speaking of that, they might have wore like a monk, for example, or a villager, a rich person. Not only just the looks, but I mean, they go really deep into personality, what they wear, languages. It was a lot of studying if you're going to be like really a professional ninja. There's a lot to go in, and a lot of it used the code of the samurai, but they didn't have to follow it. So they had guidelines to go your own way. That's for another story. The reason I have a different perspective and outlook on the ninja. It's more of the persevering through, closer to the Budo code, where no matter what, you push yourself through all the struggles and pains. So that's the reason. And this reason number 3, very simply, when wearing a ninja costume, or Shinobi Suzuki, is because, well, when I started making videos, I wasn't really planning maybe for a long time, but as the videos went on and on, I kept wearing it and it became like a calling card. So it made the channel unique. So I don't see many people wearing a ninja costume in all their videos. So I kind of went for it. It became like a calling card, makes the channel unique, like I said. So that's mainly the reason. So if you're wondering, again, to recap, am I a real ninja? No. But I'm like a ninja in spirit and in my own perspective. Reason is I apply a lot of ninja principles. So, be creative and overcome. Use what's around me to better myself. That's the main thing. So maybe not now, but later I might create like a style or something else and persevere. Not at school, I'm not going like maybe deep and all to that, but really I just train myself. That's my whole principle. Train your body, train like that, and just overall become a better version of your own self. Be a better person, and that's it. So returning back to the question, am I a real ninja or am I not a ninja? Well, I'm not an authentic ninja because, one, I don't live in the past, I don't have a time machine, I didn't train with ninjas, I don't belong to any clans, I don't have a sensei. I train just by myself. I use the principles of the ninja, the image, because like I told you before, it follows personal beliefs, and I really like the image. And 2, I just train at my own pace. I use what's around me to better myself. So if that's to you not a ninja, I'm not a ninja. If that's a ninja to you on a personal level, maybe yes. So I like to say it as a humble ninjutsu. Even though it might not have all the elements of ninjutsu,